Imagine, if you will, a simple yet powerful image. Two unassuming jars sitting side by side on your windowsill. Bathed in the soft glow of natural light, they represent two distinct approaches to your financial well-being. They are more than just containers. They are symbols of your financial mindset. In one jar, you diligently drop a pound coin every single day. This is your saving jar, a tangible representation of your efforts to accumulate wealth through consistent saving. Each coin adds to the growing pile, a testament to your discipline. It feels safe, doesn't it? Visible and undeniably secure. You can see your progress, track your growth, and feel the weight of your savings in your hands. Most of us are taught from a young age to diligently fill this jar, believing wholeheartedly that it's the surest and perhaps the only path to true financial security. It's the conventional wisdom, the advice passed down through generations. But now, let's turn our attention to the second jar. In this one, instead of a coin, you carefully place a tiny seed each day. This is your investing jar, a symbol of planting for the future. At first glance, it looks rather unimpressive, doesn't it? Even seemingly pointless. You might even question its value compared to the satisfying clink of coins. Seeds, after all, don't clink reassuringly or weigh much in your hand. Yet this seemingly insignificant jar represents something far more profound: faith in growth. Not just simple accumulation of wealth, it's about believing in the power of potential and the magic of compounding. So what's the real difference between these two jars? The first jar, brimming with coins, is primarily about holding on to what you have. The second, filled with seeds, is all about unlocking future potential. We often find ourselves drawn to the immediate comfort and security that a jar full of coins provides, inadvertently ignoring the immense promise held within that seemingly insignificant jar of seeds. But truly understanding the distinct roles and potential of these two jars is the crucial first step towards fundamentally transforming your financial future and building lasting wealth. This isn't about getting bogged down in complex mathematical formulas or intricate financial models. It's about fundamentally shifting your perspective and seeing your money not just as something to hoard, but as a powerful tool for growth and long-term prosperity. So let's dare to look beyond the confines of the windowsill and embark on a journey to discover the incredible potential that lies dormant within your money, waiting to be unleashed. Enter Thomas Sterling's audiobook. It's not a textbook, but a friendly guide for anyone curious about making their money work smarter. Sterling challenges the old just save mindset, showing that true financial well-being comes from putting your money to work. Through simple stories and analogies, he makes investing accessible, empowering you to take control of your financial story. Let's walk through the key insights together. No jargon, just practical wisdom. Sterling's first lesson: inflation is like a slow leak in your savings jar. Imagine your coins losing value bit by bit every year. The pound you saved last year buys less today. Prices rise, your money's power shrinks. Saving alone can't keep up. Even interest rarely matches inflation's pace. It's like running on a treadmill, working hard but not moving forward. This isn't a bank's fault. It's just how the economy works. Once you see the leak, you realize saving alone isn't enough. The real question: how do you protect and grow your money? That's where investing comes in. Now let's revisit the jar of seeds, specifically the investing jar. Think of it as a vessel of potential, holding within it the promise of future growth and abundance. Sterling beautifully explains the concept of compounding with a garden analogy, illustrating how small beginnings can lead to significant results over time. It all starts with a single seed, seemingly insignificant in its size, yet brimming with untapped potential. This seed, given time, carefully nurtured and allowed to grow, becomes a tree, reaching for the sky. And that single tree, in turn, can blossom into an entire orchard, a testament to the power of compounding and patient cultivation. Investing, in essence, is planting your money like those seeds, carefully choosing where to sow it so it multiplies and flourishes, not just sits stagnant and unused. The beauty of this approach lies in the fact that your initial returns then generate even more returns, creating a snowball effect of growth. Truly, money making more money, working for you even while you sleep. But remember, this isn't gambling. It's not about random chance or risky bets. Instead, it's about participating in the overall growth and prosperity of the economy. When you invest wisely, you essentially own a piece of these thriving companies, becoming a stakeholder in their success. And as they grow and expand, innovating and creating value, so too does your share of the pie, increasing your wealth over time. The traditional saving jar, while safe, is ultimately finite, limited by its capacity. But the investing jar, like a well-tended garden, has the potential to keep producing indefinitely, yielding a continuous harvest. The key to unlocking this potential is patience. Remember that true growth takes time and consistent effort, but the rewards that come from it multiply exponentially. This requires a fundamental mindset shift, moving away from the scarcity mindset of simply protecting a static pile of resources and embracing the abundance mindset of actively cultivating wealth and prosperity. Investing, when done right, transforms your money from a dormant asset into a living, breathing entity, constantly working for you, generating income and building wealth day and night without you having to lift a finger. And that, in its essence, is the real and transformative power held within that seemingly small and simple seed. Investing isn't always smooth. Markets rise and fall like weather in a garden. Sterling compares it to surfing. The waves can be scary, but they're also the source of progress. Novices panic in downturns, but experienced investors ride out the storms. Market drops aren't failures. They're part of the cycle. The worst move? Selling in a panic when prices are low. Wise investors stay the course, trusting in long-term recovery. History shows markets rebound and grow over time. Emotional discipline is your greatest asset. Don't obsess over daily ups and downs. Focus on the big picture. Volatility is the price for long-term growth. Learn to respect the waves, and you'll ride them to your advantage. Building wealth through investing, it's a journey, a process, and a commitment to your future. It's about setting financial goals and working towards them steadily, step by step. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It requires endurance, a long-term perspective, and the ability to stay focused on your goals even when faced with challenges. Like growing an orchard, it takes time for your investments to mature and bear fruit. Or learning to surf, there will be wipeouts and moments of frustration, but persistence pays off. It takes time and patience. You need to allow your investments the opportunity to grow and compound over the long term. The magic of compounding, that's where your earnings generate further earnings, creating a snowball effect. Works best over decades, not days. Think in terms of years, not just quarters or months. Start early. The earlier you begin, the more time your investments have to grow. Even small amounts can grow huge with time. Consistent contributions, no matter how small, can make a significant difference over the years. The best time to invest was yesterday. Don't dwell on missed opportunities, but learn from them. The next best is today. Take action now, no matter where you are in your financial journey. You don't need to be a financial genius. Simple, well-diversified strategies often work best. Consistency beats speed. Regular contributions and a long-term focus are more important than trying to time the market. The slow, steady approach wins. It's about building a solid foundation and sticking to your plan, just like the tortoise in the fable. Slow and steady wins the race, especially when it comes to investing. Wealth creation isn't just for the rich. It's accessible to anyone who's willing to learn and put in the effort. It's for anyone willing to start and stick with it. Commitment and perseverance are key to long-term success. Your greatest asset isn't your money, it's your time horizon and your ability to stay patient, but the time you give it to grow. Time is your most valuable ally in the world of investing. Let time and patience do the heavy lifting. Embrace the power of compounding and watch your wealth grow over the years. So, which jar will define your story? The one of preservation or the one of growth? Sterling's message isn't to abandon saving, but to understand its limits. Savings are for emergencies. Investments are for building a future. Shift from passive saver to active grower. Plant seeds, not just coins. The small choices you make today can echo for decades. You don't need wealth to start, just the wisdom to begin. Your journey to financial freedom starts with a single step. Plant your first seed. What will you grow with your money starting today?